Hi, my name's Sally Lawson and I've been letting and managing properties for over 26 years. In fact, I've let and managed over 7,000 of them, so you could say I've been pretty busy. Started out as a landlord, became a letting agent, then a franchisor, and now I train and help people to develop as letting agents, helping them to grow and improve their business. And one of the things that most letting agents say to me when I start talking to them or working with them is, well, how much money should we generate? How much income can we expect as a letting agent? Now, of course, there's regional differences. It depends on how high your rents are, it depends on how high your fees are, it depends on how many different services you offer, so it really does vary. But we would look at a Midlands-based agency, an established one, to be generating around £700,000. Now, for that, I would expect that at least a third of the income would come from new business, as in upfront fees. About a third of that income would come from margins, and you could also get a third of that income from sales, from property sales too, and other little ancillary services that you could add along the way. If you didn't do sales, you'd probably be looking at just the two fees, 50-50 between new business and margins. Now, what the great thing is about that property management margin income is that's the percentage that you collect from the rents, is that, as you know, it comes in every single month before you open the doors. So if you're just a letting agency alone, that's 50% of your income coming in before you even open the doors. That's quite a place to be. Now, the other thing to consider as a letting agent is, how do you value a letting agency? And this is something I get asked quite a lot. Now, over the last 10-20 years, it's really changed. It always used to be 1.5 times turnover. Then when we hit the recession, it dropped to 1 times turnover. Right now, though, it's the best it's ever been. 2 times turnover. Letting agents are being sold left, right and centre. They're being sold for literally millions of pounds. It's quite frightening. Every week I'm hearing about somebody else has sold out, been bought out or moved on. So they really are valuable assets. Why is that? Why is it a valuable asset? Well, let's have a look at the facts. Well, first of all, it's a residual income-based business. What that means, it's a business where income comes in every single month without you having to really open the doors. Okay, you have to service it, but you know what I'm saying. It's a residual income business, not like a estate agency where you have to do the sales. So that's what's really attractive to people and why a lot of people are looking to buy letting agencies right now. The second thing that makes it really attractive is that it's a very much a leveraged business, in that you are leveraging other people's time to run your business. Most successful and established letting agents do not work in their letting agencies anymore. They have staff. It's very easy business to have staff run and operate for you if you've got it systemized and structured well, which is really good. And the third and probably most important factor is that the private rented sector is going through a massive growth right now. It started off in 1987, the lowest point it was in the last century, at 7% of all houses being privately rented, 7%. We're now at nearly 20%. That's 20% of all the houses that you see are privately rented. That's massive growth. You've got home ownership declining, social properties declining, private rented sector is growing. We're even housing the housing benefits sector. So it is just really taking up the reins and growing at a massive rate. Well, of course, as a letting agent, what that means is you're riding that wave. So I hope you found that useful. If you're looking at how much letting agency is worth, you're probably going to be looking at 2 times turnover if it's well run, if it's well established, and if you've got staff in place. And how much does it make? It's up to you, and depending on the area and the services that you offer. But I would be looking at a business plan, certainly for putting projections down of getting yourself to 700,000. My name's Sally Lawson. This is Property Agent Circle. I hope you found that useful. Thank you very much.